This is awesome. I just absolutely love it. It's so good. Check it out. Yes. It's time for another adventure, folks. Let's do this. Hey guys, how you going? Today I'm going for a mission to find a waterfall. Gonna go and find Coree Creek Falls. There's two falls. There's one upper, one lower. So I'm thinking it's gonna be about a 4K walk from where I am now, and there's been plenty of rain. My last video, I went to Gibraltar Falls, a bit easier to get to than this one, and we'd had about 85 mil that weekend. Had about another 20 over the last couple of days, and there's plenty of water about. As you can see, the creek I just crossed through there, Condor Creek, that's normally very, very dry. So when that little ford there's flowing, it's a good sign that there's going to be some water about. So hopefully get a bit of a view of this waterfall. Check it out, see what it's like. It's not the best conditions for shooting, but I'm going to have a look, see what I can do. It's all part of the adventure, it's all part of the fun. Yeehaw! Shortcut down there up a track like this, and yeah, that was steep and nasty. Woo! But I think we're about halfway, onwards and upwards. Can't wait to find these waterfalls. Let's go. Just crossed over into New South Wales. Got a bit of a ascent to go, and then I'm going to cut off through the scrub, getting pretty close to the upper falls. I was doing a bit of B-roll filming back there, and these old couple walked around the corner. Very curious as to what I was doing. They were lovely, had a bit of a yarn, and left them in the dust. I just turned off the track. Now we're going to go through this scrub here. I found there's just a little creek just down here that then flows into the Coree Creek. Not far now. This is getting very exciting. I just came up another very, very steep hill. I'm buggered. Looking forward to getting there and just having a rest, taking it all in, have a drink, have some food, and then show you guys and see if I can get a shot. It's going to be fun. This is what I'm going through right now. going through the dense bush. So I just found a little creek and there's a decent amount of water in it, and the waterfall's just around the corner here, so let's go. Hopefully we've got a good little waterfall. I'm excited, woohoo! Well, I made it, and she is a ripper. Beautiful little falls, probably 7 or 8 meters. Nothing amazing, nothing huge, but very, very nice. And a decent flow going over this little beauty. The good thing about it is it's not so messy as well. A lot of these little creeks and waterfalls we've been going to, they're very messy. They've got logs and sticks and distractions all over the place. This is actually, I think, going to make for a nice photo if I can find the right composition. So I'm just gonna have a rest, gonna eat some food, gonna take it all in, and then have a bit of an explore around, and then might go up to those little upper falls too, because I think that was a beautiful little falls, and see what we can capture there. Woohoo! Yes! Whoa! Time for some lunch. Just got some beautiful mountain creek water. Nothing beats it. This stuff here is phenomenally good. Cabanossi fingers from the Country Butchery in Bungendore. Absolutely sensational stuff. Not my average lunch, but when I'm out bush I like to get a lot of meat and jerky sort of products into me. Seriously, if you haven't had this before, get out to Bungendore and get some. It's so good. I also like to do this when I get to a place that I'm going to shoot. Instead of just ripping the camera out straight away, sit down, take it in, go for a wander around, relax, just listen to the sounds of nature, and then slowly look around for compositions. If you just rip your camera out straight away and rush into it, I find you're really not going to get the best results. Oh, this stuff's so good! The mountain Coree Creek water, fresh spring water to wash it down. You can't beat that. Bloody beautiful. Oh, that is as pure as it gets. I have had a bit of a look around, and what's really cool is the bubbles down in the pool there are slowly moving around. I haven't been down the bottom yet, but it doesn't look like there's going to be much foreground interest, so using those bubbles with the longer shutter speed, hopefully we can get a bit of a spiral in the pool. That could be really cool. So we'll see how we go with that. These are just the best. Can't beat this. Getting out here, finding these little treasures. You just need the rain around here. This would normally be a trickle or no water at all. Even though we're just over the border, I mean, seriously, 500 metres that way is the ACT, so I'm claiming this as a ACT waterfall, or a Canberra waterfall. It's in the region, it's close enough. It's on my list. There is one that I found, not far from here actually. It's an absolute beast. I cannot wait to show you guys, to film my adventure out there. 187 meters, this waterfall. Not a single drop, but 187 meters from the top to the bottom, if you count all the cascades. And the biggest drop, I'd say, is over 100 meters. It's an absolute beast. But we'll wait until I get my drone to do that adventure. So I'm down here at the base of the falls and I've got a nice landscape orientation. Get the tree out of my way. You've got this really nice landscape orientation. I'm happy with the shot of the falls, and now what I've done is I've been playing around with the shutter speed to get the movement in the actual pool here, to get a bit of foreground interest with the movement of the water and the bubbles. I'll just flick you, show you. So as you can see, here's the waterfall, the base, there's the camera. Whoop, that's the photo on the back of it. And you can see the water is moving around in a circle. These bubbles are moving and spiraling around, and it's really spiraling quite nicely just over here. So I think I got my favorite movement in the water with, I had to bump ISO up to about 400, which this camera can handle fine, the Z6. It was f8 and 15 seconds, or maybe it was a 20-second exposure with a 10-stop ND filter on. And it's come out really cool. Some really cool spirals in the water, and obviously a different shutter speed for the waterfall itself. I think that was about a sixth or a quarter of a second I got there to get my favorite sort of movement in the waterfall. Blend those two together and we should have a nice shot. I'm also going to go just over to this here, because I think that bit of wood there, looking up, could do a nice shot, a nice foreground. And the spirals are going crazy over there with the bubbles, so that could be awesome. I'm going to move over to that spot and give that a crack now. This is really nice. Just moved over here a little bit, and I've got a nice composition in portrait mode of this log here leading up to the waterfall. As you can see, just here leads off to the waterfall. We've got lots and lots of nice bubbles and spirals through here. Really sort of, you can see the movement of the water with that area there. And yeah, back up to the waterfall. I think that's going to be a real nice one. So I've got landscape and I've got portrait now, so I'm happy with that. I got a few shots. I'm going to do quite a bit of exposure blending, so I've got different exposures for the waterfall, different exposures for the pool, and then obviously I've focus stacked the log there as well. So I'm going to pack up. I might go up the top there and quickly do a shot of that other creek just up the top, or the other falls just up the top, and then I'm going to go to the bottom falls, which should be really nice. So, typical me, I got all excited about this falls here, whoa, that I've just been capturing, but it's not the main falls. Just a bit further down here, it really drops off, and we've got another monster. So, I'm going to trek down there, see if I can get to the bottom of it, show you guys, and do some more photography. Oh, good fun. This happened to me when I went to Punchbowl Creek too. Thought I found the main falls, but I was shooting the upper falls. There's actually an incredible amount of falls along this creek. And those people that I passed earlier have caught up to me And old mate reckons there's another really nice falls further up. I'm kind of running out of daylight. I've only got really a couple more hours to cruise around here, so I'm going to get to the base of the main falls, hopefully, show you guys, maybe get some snaps, and then I'm going to get out of here. Don't know if I'll have time to get to the lower falls, but we'll see how we go. Awesome! I've got a really nice shot here. Oh man, I'm having some fun. You can see the camera behind me. I'm using that little, there it is there. This, that's tricky. So I'm using this little cascade here as a leading line, looking up to the main falls, which is just there. Oh man, it's gonna be really nice, I think. I'll try a few different angles. It's gotten a lot darker now, so it's about a second exposure. Might have to bump the ISO up to get my shutter speed and the water movement where I want it. But wowee, this is awesome! I just absolutely love it. It's so good. Check it out. Yes! Incredibly happy with this. I'm going to pack up and leave soon. I'm going to have a snack first, some more from Bungendore, some beef jerky, really nice stuff. I'm going to climb up there and see if I can get a view of the higher drop up the top there. It's about the same size, which is really cool. And yeah, then I'm going to pack up and go. I think we're going to skip the lower falls today because I thought the upper falls was the main falls, but no, this is the main falls. There's a lot of falls on this creek, so I'll have to come back and spend more time exploring this creek because it's phenomenal. Time for a snack, and then we'll head up there and check out what's up there. Woohoo! At the base of the first drop. Woo! It's not as easy to shoot as that one down there. That one there just had that beautiful leading line straight up to the falls. It was just perfect. This one here is a lot more difficult. I'm going to whip the camera out now and have a bit of a play around. I'm running out of time though, so I think I will probably give up and pack up and go home, but yeah, get the camera out, have a quick snap. If it's any good, I will throw it up at the end of the video, along with all the other ones. Woohoo! Let's give it a crack. I don't think it's going to be incredible, but I do have the tripod set up right on the top of the big drop. And looking up, I'll show you now. That's where the waterfall goes down there. Woo! And we've just got the camera set up here. Tripod in the water. Using this rock here, bit of a leading line. It's not incredible. Up to the big fall. Holy dooly! Finally made it back to the road. Definitely came back a long way. Whew. Decided to sort of cut straight up from the main falls and try and get back. Thought it'd be quicker, but it was not quicker. It took a lot longer because I had to climb up cliffs and then up and down, up and down. Anyway, at least I know how to get back there properly next time. Just follow the track up, turn right up, basically where that little upper falls was, where I had lunch. And that's the easiest way there. I'm going to be late for dinner, so I'm going to get a move on and run back to the car. What an awesome trip.